Okay, today is June 25th, 25. Today I had so many errands to run, it wasn't funny. Okay? Of course, the riffraff have to follow. Is your lives that pathetic? Honestly, that pathetic. Oh, I was in this other town. I went to pull in a gas station. Some girl said they all think we're dumb, telling people that no one's allowed to protect her. No one can withhold protection. Exactly. They all think you're dumb. Stop listening to them. That's why they publicly mock you when they get tired of playing you for being so dumb. They think you're dumb. They think you're all dumb. Okay? I went down to the New Philly area. My husband, his late wife, they had a china cabinet and she gave it to her daughter before she died. Well, he loved it. She wouldn't just let him have it. So I went on Facebook Marketplace and I found one. He wanted it. My God, it's huge. So him and his grandson and his daughter and her husband helped us get it into the house when we got home. But before we went and picked it up, we went to Royal King in New Philly. Some people were in there talking. And it said some of the places working the case got to hold originals. They said this whole thing was done by an attorney's office. And the attorney's office thought they could have people drug her up for fake confessions, frame her, and have her beat and raped. And it was just an attorney's office having them doing it to her. No one would say a word. That agent opened a case and just let it run. They think he may have stole the money from the case because he just left her there and just let it run. I walk outside and some idiot, we already told these people stop saying stuff to her. We already stole all the money from the case. The only one that could steal it is Agent John. That's it. It's just some attorney's office. Had me drugged for fake confessions. Photoshopped washing on their own. They did not have special permission. Now, how many times have these people yelled stuff in front of my clients? Other people. Huh? How many? Yelled stuff about drugging me and telling me to say stuff, made fun of me for being raped in front of clients. How many? Photoshopping that shower scene? How many times? They've already confessed. Even the police and feds, they taped Mel's kids saying they were lying. Because they wanted Auntie Shell and Papa to get the house, and they were games to pretend. That's why 7 years ago, they announced it in Walmart 62 and then repeatedly over the years. Like Officer John, January 12th, 22, 4:55 p.m. What did those kids get taped stating? They made everything up. I was in Ohio, is it Ohio Neck and Ears? What was that? I went to an ear, nose, and throat surgeon. I had a piece of wax stuck to the side of my ear. Would not come off. So they just put liquid drops in the office and then flushed it and then it sucked it out. It took the matter of a minute or two. Okay? I was in there and in the back, they said some psychiatrist is running around telling everybody if she says she was part of an FBI case, no one's to believe her. You know, investigators have already said that it's just some guy saying he's a psychiatrist. Well, under HIPAA and Privacy Act, what would happen to a real psychiatrist? If they even disclose that you are their patient, 1 to 10 years, $1.5 million fine. Can they discuss anything about you? No. Where the investigator said it's just some guy saying he's a psychiatrist, I bet it is. I've never met him, never talked to him, and I don't have a psychiatrist. These people are textbook psychos. But yeah, they, in the back of the doctor's office, they said some kind of psychiatrist is running around telling people no one's to believe her. She ever says she was part of an FBI case. We told them we don't want to hear it here. Actually, they should have called the law, because that is a federal crime. It's not my doctor. You know, that's where yesterday, people are such retards, and this is how much they could actually scam them out of money. Because they're retards that are falling for this and helping out. They're morons. I am in Value City Furniture yesterday. People walk around. That attorney's office had a psychiatrist friend pull all her medical records. And they're going to dig through them and see if the police can get stuff to use against her. Okay. How much crack have you been smoking? A little bit too much wacky tobacco? Some? Shooting up a little bit too much? Because you're stupid. These people are morons. Morons. If a doctor looks you up and you are not their patient, and you did not sign consent, it is a federal crime. Federal. 10 years. The $1.5 million fine. Federal. They can't even look you up. You have a right to privacy. It's a felony invasion of it. Get the idea? And the police know they couldn't look at it because of the right to privacy, and they go to jail. And half my medical records are Dave's girlfriends. I let her use it for 15 years, found out it was his girlfriend, not just some stranger using my insurance. It was him and his girlfriend at the time. Now, I want you to think about this. Them saying stuff like that, it shows how mentally retarded you are. That other town I was in, girls walk in, they all think we're stupid. They're down here saying no one's allowed to help her, no one's allowed to protect her. Nobody can tell you can't protect anybody. That's illegal. Exactly. Everything they're doing is illegal, and they're playing on your stupidity. It's just some attorney's office thinking that they can do whatever they want. Messed up with the human traffickers. People died because of this. That's how not funny this is. They were messed up with the Florida and the Texas group. Now, I want you to think about that. How many people were taken in Ohio? They were messed up with it. Like the Carroll County Sheriff said in that Karen's will, the one we're supposed to keep an eye on when she's out. Heard there's a group of Freemasons caught up with the human traffickers caught under police surveillance with a court order. Oh boy, I can't wait to look her up. FBI informant. See, if they think if they run around acting crazy, they can just fool anybody, say anything in the world, and then they publicly mock you. They made fun of FBI agent John June 7th, 23, like the Stark County Sheriff said, in uniform a year ago. At Faith Family Church, we all know they opened an informant case with her and have us out watching. Ones that work at Faith Family Church. Do you know how many people at that church seen Judge Peters' group from Florida? How many people have to log into the case there? There's 3,000 people. You go into North Canton, a lot of the teenagers have it. Akron, regular people, they sold it. So you got some serious issues. You want to run around lying and acting like a damn fool like those people in that other town? All those people think we're stupid. I know they do. And if you stop falling for their shit and stop acting stupid like them, they won't stop getting away with crimes. Agent John just let this thing run. And like those people were saying again, they were thinking he stole the money of the case and just let it run. I talked to Grant, my one friend out of state. He has a friend in an FBI office out of state. Said if she honestly didn't get her money, the only one that could have took it is him. And he's probably got someone helping him in there. And he even said he doesn't have the authority to ask you to stay quiet. Told him how bad he talked to me, how admitted he told on me, on a recorded line, all kinds of stuff. He said if that really happened, the only one that could take that money is him. No one can say you can't say anything but a judge in a jury trial. First Amendment. Fourth Amendment, right to privacy over your home. Police and agencies can only be in a home under a threat of life with statements in a court order without a conflict of interest. You also have the Fifth Amendment, right to remain quiet, and the Sixth, a right to an attorney. 14th Amendment, you have the right that no one can take your money or assets but due process of the law. And you have the right that no one can withhold protection. Learn your rights. And HIPAA, no doctor can discuss you. No doctor that is not yours can ever look up your medical information without a signed consent, or they go to jail 10 years. They can't discuss you with anybody else. Nothing. This whole thing is a bunch of huck and bullshit. And that's all they're doing is bullshitting people. Bullshitting that they can do this and get away with it.